It starts quietly, then transitions to the sound of tires on the road, with Toronto's city lights gleaming off the sleek hood of a black truck. The live stream feels more like a short film than a music release, crafted thoughtfully with a cinematic vibe. Drake, a master of spectacle, embraces the unknown. He's alone, without an entourage or sponsors. Just him, the city that shaped him, and a growing audience online trying to decipher what's unfolding. Though he's 20 minutes late, he remains entirely composed. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. Then, out of the blue, he plays a new song called What Did I Miss? This isn't just a new single, it's a statement. A response. A blend of deflection and acknowledgement. After months of relative quiet following one of the most intense lyrical rivalries in hip-hop in recent years with Kendrick Lamar, many interpreted his silence as significant. However, Drake always has a strategy. This track isn't a simple reply, it's more complex than that. It's a careful examination, a lyrical breakdown, and fundamentally, it doesn't even center on Kendrick Lamar. Instead, it speaks to those Drake thought were in his corner when the conflict began. As soon as the beat kicks in, featuring somber piano, atmospheric sounds, and a distant siren, the tone is set. This isn't the upbeat, party-loving Drake. It's the wounded king surveying a fallen realm. The first verse is sharp, cold, and laced with bitterness. Last time I looked to my right, you guys were beside me. How can people I care about hang out with those who challenge me? This is a song of betrayal, not about insults but about disappointment. Drake isn't targeting Kendrick here, he's expressing frustration towards those who vanished, stayed silent, or worse, supported his rival. You can feel his confusion in his delivery, but also his resolve. The battle is over, alliances are broken, and Drake is taking note. He doesn't name anyone specifically, which heightens the suspense. Fans quickly start to speculate. Is he talking about A$AP Rocky at the pop-out? Was that a jab at Metro Boomin, who used to back him? Could this be a subtle dig at J. Cole, who publicly distanced himself after his own unsuccessful diss aimed at Kendrick? The line that generates the most buzz online comes midway through the first hook. I saw bro at the pop-out with them but been riding your coattails since headlines. That line echoes across Twitter and YouTube like a gunshot. It's not the toughest line Drake has ever delivered, but it carries deep personal significance. Headlines was Drake's breakthrough single in 2011, his early assertion that he was not just another rising star, but the main attraction. And whoever he's alluding to, they've been reaping the rewards of his success since then. So seeing them now associating with his competitor? That's not just a lack of loyalty, it's outright treachery. Then there's the visual element. During the live stream, Drake doesn't just drop the track, he performs it live from inside a real freezer, surrounded by fog and blue lighting, gazing distantly as he raps straight into the camera. It's eerie and haunting, yet it fits seamlessly. What Did I Miss? Isn't just about who has switched sides. It delves into feelings of loneliness and paranoia. It emphasizes the realization that when you stay at the top for too long, even your closest allies start looking for a way out. The rollout, as peculiar and elaborate as it is, reinforces this theme. Before the song even starts, the stream features archival footage of a young Drake, bright-eyed, confident, and still finding his footing. Then it transitions to him alone, quietly eating takeout while watching those same clips on an old CRT television. It's a form of self-reflection presented as performance art. Within this narrative, a thread begins to emerge, Iceman. That's the rumored title of his upcoming album, subtly hinted at over the past few weeks through Drake's Instagram captions and cryptic merchandise leaks. The metaphor is starting to take shape. This isn't the lover boy, Drake, or Scorpion Drake, or even For All the Dogs Drake. This is something colder, sharper, and more emotionally distant. He's not trying to prove he's still the best. He's not competing with Kendrick for accolades. Instead, he's reminding everyone that while they were busy switching sides, he never left the game. He remains the Iceman, and this song is just the beginning. As the second verse begins, the beat simplifies. A haunting vocal sample loops beneath the lyrics as Drake alters his tone. He becomes less accusatory and more introspective. Talking about loyalty, talking about pride. But when the cannon went off, I didn't see you ride, they say time heals. But I'm stuck on rewind, replaying the looks on your faces when the king was denied. This is Drake at his finest, taking the public narrative and turning it into a personal confession. He recognizes that many believe Kendrick has come out on top. He knows that fans and critics have shifted their focus elsewhere. But he's not pretending it didn't hurt. He's confronting that pain and posing the essential question. Where were you when I needed you? This isn't merely a rhetorical question. As he goes on, he begins to call out certain behaviors, if not individuals. You made jokes in the DMs, shared memes as if you were impartial, but when the throne is threatened, the real ones show their true colors. This passage critiques the concept of neutrality and those who choose silence, pretending they haven't taken a side while secretly enjoying someone else's misfortune. In this scenario, Drake positions himself not as the villain but as a hurt hero. The final chorus hits even harder, with the music growing more intense and the vocals expanding. Then, just as abruptly, it ends. No outro, no fade out, just silence, inviting listeners to reflect. The internet reacts swiftly. Within an hour, "What did I miss?" trends across all platforms. Reactions are passionate and varied. Some argue it's Drake's most emotionally raw song since Do Not Disturb, while others feel it's too late. Many analyze each line and visual cue from the stream, trying to decipher the betrayals he alludes to. Music publications rush to publish analyses, and Genius begins adding annotations even before the lyrics are officially released. Hip-hop YouTubers are already uploading 10-minute commentary videos titled things like, "Drake finally speaks out, and he's not playing the victim." Amid all this chatter, there's a lingering thought. This isn't the end of the narrative. If "What Did I Miss?" is the first part of a project called Iceman, then more is coming, more songs, more layers, possibly even a direct shot at Kendrick hidden deeper in the tracklist. Or maybe not. That's the game Drake excels at. He doesn't just give you what you expect, he provides something to debate for weeks. As for Kendrick, he has been quiet since his cultural peak earlier this year. After tracks like Not Like Us and Pop Out, he stepped back, letting the city speak for itself and allowing his legacy to breathe. But you can be sure he's watching, observing, and strategizing his next move. Whether he responds to Iceman or not, the story continues to unfold. Back in Toronto, the truck Drake drove during the stream is spotted parked outside an old barbershop. No entourage, no crew, just a blacked-out SUV with an Iceman sticker on the side. People gather around, some taking photos, others simply watching. In the city's soundscape, What Did I Miss? Plays from Bluetooth speakers in coffee shops and car radios. The city is tuned in. The culture is engaged. And Drake? He's on the move again. Not begging for understanding. Not asking for forgiveness. Just cold, calculated, and alive. Because when friends change sides, enemies revel, and the world thinks it knows how your story ends, there's only one thing left to do: drive. Record. Release the song. And ask one last time, for everyone listening, what did I miss? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.